Hey, thanks for watching. My name is Julie Dorley and I am a presenter with Younique, and I just wanted to go over some tips and tricks on how to get some amazing mascara applied to your lashes for thicker and fuller lashes. Now, as I said, I am a presenter with Younique, so the mascara that I use is the best mascara you can get your hands on, and it is called Epic Mascara. And we have three, well, really four options to for that mascara, and I'm going to tell you about them now. So the first is that we have our regular black Epic, just basic black mascara. We do have brown as well, which is really exciting if you don't like the intensity. I know that's kind of hard to see when we are doing it on a video, but it is obviously much more subtle than the black. It is great if you want to do where you can, it's called minking, and if you have questions about minking, just let me know and I will show you what minking is. But basically it's a way to make your lashes look thicker just by using the brown and the black together. So we have the black, we have the brown, and then we also have waterproof black. And this is the one that I am going to show you today. Now, if you want even more, you'll have to stay tuned to the end and I'll tell you about another product that we have that I am not going to demo today, but am happy to give you details on. So I'm going to get my hair out of my face, because mascara doesn't need any help that way, and whoa, it's everywhere. So get my bangs out of this picture. All right, now when I've been putting mascara on since, I don't know, 14, 15, and I never learned some basic tricks until I started doing work with Younique. Now, the first thing with your mascara is you want to make sure that you're never pumping it. You never want to do this, because all that is going to do is push air into your tube. It's going to dry it out faster, and it's also a better chance of putting bacteria into your tube. So when you get a tube, you always want to make sure that you swirl it around, never pump. All right. Then when you go, it's always good to clear off some off the tip because you don't want to get too much. And I will tell you, I do have a mirror next to me here that I will be using because I can't see in the phone very well. So the first thing I do is I go from the top down. And that just allows those top tips to get a little bit of mascara applied. So, and I will tell you, I am a member of the Itty Bitty Lash Committee, where I have super short lashes. So using Epic Mascara really helps me to create a lot more volume with my natural lashes than I would get otherwise. All right, so first just hitting those tips and going in a downward motion. Now, if you do what I did and you get some on you, I made the mistake of touching it and smearing it. So now it's more of a challenge to get off. If you do that, obviously I'll need to clean that up later, but if you do that, like if you get it, like a big glob on you, don't touch it. And see, I give this tip and see, I immediately, right there, I went to go touch it. So don't touch it, let it dry. Because while Epic Mascara is fabulous and has great staying power on your lashes, it does not stay on your skin. So once it is dry, then you can just go and you can take a spoolie brush and, excuse my reach, and you could just do a little scratch it off and then you are good to go. So don't touch it. All right, Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go the regular way in the upward motion. And by the way, if you curl your lashes, it's extremely important to curl them before you've put on any makeup or any mascara. You can put on the rest of your makeup, just don't put on your mascara. The reason why is because once you have your mascara on and then you do the like crunchy, you crunch it down, that's gonna damage your lashes and it's going to have potential to rip your lashes out, and nobody wants to lose their lashes that way. So if you do it beforehand, it's going to be a lot easier. Now, I would demo the curling, but like I said, itty bitty lash committee here, so mine are too short to actually fit into a curler. All right, so we're going to go and this, let me make sure I swirl some in because I've been standing here talking. Don't want that to be all dried out on my brush. All right, now when we go in, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get as close to the lash line as possible, and then I'm going to give it a little wiggle. A little wiggle, and then go up. Let's see. As you can tell, like I got a little spot up there where I was out of control. It's kind of funny because we all get nervous about our makeup routine, or most people do, and it just requires like practice and knowing that everybody else is screwing it up as much as you are, because this is all trial and error. And it takes a lot of time. All right, so if it goes on a little thicker than you would like, that's okay, because you can always go back with your spoolie brush and take out any clumps that may have occurred. But even just that one coat, like look how much, can you see it? It's really hard to see, I know, but it's already created so much volume for me in my lashes. All right, now I'm going to go and I'm going to do that other eye again, get towards the base, and then give it a little wiggle as you work it up. I've got a stray hair here that's making me nutty. And what's that wiggle is doing is it's getting in between each individual lash so that it can get coated, and that's what's going to give you the thickness and that volume. Then also, one thing that you can do, it's always good to, like I like to put on a coat and then wait a few minutes and then put on a second coat, but you don't always have time. But if that is the routine that you like as well, then it's really great. Like do one coat and then do your lips in that in between. All right, so we've got our one coat. I'm feeling pretty good about that one. Nothing to break up clump-wise. Let's see if this is dry enough. I think it is to there we go. Just scratch that little excess off that was on my eyelid, and we are good to go. So I'm going to come back now. I'm going to do a little bit on my lower lashes here. It's always good to let your upper lashes dry a little bit before you venture in on the low ones, because you don't want to go like this and then, to get to your low ones and then have your mascara show up all over your lid. And, like I've seen lots of people do different tricks. Like some people use a spoon to protect their eye makeup from, and it, you know, my lashes aren't that long, so, but I've seen a lot of stuff. So if you're having an individual, you know, a particular problem, just let me know, and I am happy to help find a solution for you to make everything related to makeup much more simple and straightforward and not overwhelming. All right, so I don't go too heavy on my lower lashes. I mean, more so if I was going to be glamming it up, but less so for just day-to-day use. And again, if those are feeling a little too much, you can always come back with your spoolie brush to adjust that. Now, before I put on a second coat for my upper lashes, I'll talk about if like the regular, because I mean, I will tell you the truth, like this business, our Younique business was like took off because of our Epic mascara. But we released like something new, and it is incredible, and it's Epic 4D. It comes in this metal tube. It's phenomenal because it is fiber infused. It has nylon fibers that are Y-shaped, and they fit together to create length. So when you apply it, I'm trying to pick up these fiber demo things here. So it's these fibers, they fit together like this, so they're Y-shaped, and so then, and they're tiny, tiny, teeny tiny. It's not like you're gonna have one of these big things, stick it on your eye. So they fit together, and so that is what allows the build to adhere to your eyelash, to not, you know, be swirling off. And then it is also going to, every pass you make, it's got something to build on, and a little bridge, so to speak. So it is amazing stuff. It's fiber infused, and I highly recommend it if you want those extra glam days. It also has a special brush that it's too hard to see when you are looking through the phone, but it has two different sides, one that is shorter and thicker, and then one that is with longer bristles and less impacted. So that is always an option for you if you want to really glam up your game. A lot of people are using the Epic 4D as a way to replace putting on false eyelashes or getting eyelash extensions. So one other thing, when you were putting on your mascara, is a trick that I learned is that you can roll towards your eye. So you're doing two motions at once. So you're rolling toward your eyeball, like to the inside of your eye, as well as pulling upward. And that motion is super important when you're putting on the 4D, because it allows for the those fibers to link up a little bit better. And it takes practice, I will not lie, because it's kind of an unnatural motion. And strangely, I'm always better on one eye than I am on the other. All right, but I think I have created the volume that I am looking for today. If you have any questions, please comment to this video, or ask the person who sent this to you. And again, my name is Julie Dorley, talking about Epic Mascara, and I hope I'm gonna finish this up for a sec there, poke myself in the eye, and there you go. I hope you have a phenomenal day, and thanks again for tuning in.